How does the TCP handshake work? In this video, we will try to understand that. The Transmission Control Protocol or TCP is a very important protocol in the TCP IP suite. If two hosts communicate over the IP network, the TCP protocol provides a reliable, connection-oriented, ordered, and error-checked delivery of a stream of bytes between the two hosts. The protocol runs on the transport layer of the TCP IP suite. If a TCP client wants to establish a connection with a TCP server, the TCP client first initiates the communication. A TCP handshake occurs between the server and the client, and then a TCP connection is established. The Transmission Control Protocol accepts data from a data stream, divides the data into chunks, adds a TCP header with every chunk, and creates TCP segments. The TCP segments are transmitted. Before we look into how the TCP handshake works, let's look at how the TCP header looks. A TCP header looks like the following. The sequence number field contains the sequence number of a TCP segment. When a client first initiates a connection, the sequence number field contains the initial sequence number of the segment and it is randomly chosen. If the server sends an acknowledgement, the acknowledgement field contains the acknowledgement number, and there are 9 1-bit flags in a TCP header. Out of these flags, the SYN flag is set when the first segment is sent from each communicating host. The ACK flag indicates that the acknowledgement field is significant and it contains the acknowledgement number. And the FIN flag is sent when a sending host sends its last packet. So, how does the TCP handshake work? When a TCP client wants to establish a TCP connection with a TCP server, the client initiates the connection. It sends a message with the SYN flag set, and the sequence number field contains a randomly chosen initial sequence number, let's say A. The TCP server acknowledges the message and sends a message with the SYN and ACK flags set. In this message, the sequence number field contains a random value B and it contains the value A plus 1 as the acknowledgement number. Please note that the initial message sent by the TCP client had sequence number A. The TCP server sends an acknowledgement number that is one more than the initial sequence number. When the message reaches the TCP client sends another acknowledgement message to the server. This message has the ACK flag set and the SYN flag reset. Also, the sequence number in this message is set to A plus 1 and the acknowledgement number is set to B plus 1. When these steps are complete, a full duplex communication establishes between the TCP client and the TCP server. I hope this helps. Interested viewers who want to know more, please visit the website of the Security Buddy. The Security Buddy provides many cybersecurity courses. The relevant links are provided in the description. You can also refer to the book Web Application Vulnerabilities and Prevention to know more about how a web application becomes vulnerable to various cyber attacks and how we can prevent them. You can also subscribe to us and get notifications on recent videos.